Hello everyone, Minute Plus Meditation here, Wednesday, December the 27th. It's the Feast of St. John the Apostle. So we go from Jesus the Lord to his first red martyr and now the white martyr. John is the only apostle who did not die by physical martyrdom. He died of old age. But he would have died to himself, since he met Jesus. At least since he met Jesus. He was already doing this before, but certainly since he met Jesus. Okay, the first reading is from 1 John chapter 1, verses 1 to 4. It contains, I think, some of the most profound words in the entire Bible. Beloved, we declare to you what was from the beginning, what we have heard, what we have seen with our eyes, what we have looked upon and touched with our hands concerning the word of life. Again, I've said this before, so I guess I know I'm repeating myself. But it's words we should never allow ourselves to get over or hear enough. Now, this is a Jew, all right? God is incomprehensible. He's unattainable. He's untouchable. So we declare to you what was from the beginning, what we have heard, what we have seen with our eyes, what we have looked upon and touched with our hands. We've touched with our hands the word of life. So he's saying here, we reached out and touched God. It had to be something that St. John just never got over reflecting on throughout his entire life. And you and I, just think about the gift that we have when we were able to reach out and touch God through the mystery of the Holy Eucharist. And do we have the same wonder? Do we have the same sense of awe? The same sense of reverence, adoration? Because we can reach out and touch the word of life, the God who made the universe 46 billion light years across. So it's something for us to think about, as we go through this octave of Christmas and celebrating the birth of Christ. Okay, over to the gospel. On this first day of the week, Mary Magdalene ran and went to Simon Peter and the other disciple, the one whom Jesus loved, and said to them, "They have taken the Lord out of the tomb, and we do not know where they have laid him." So Peter and John run to the tomb, but John, being the younger, gets there first. So he bent down and looked in and saw the linen wrappings lying there, but did not go in. Why didn't he go in? Then Peter came, following him, and went into the tomb. He saw the linen wrappings lying there, and the cloth that had been on Jesus' head. It was not lying with the linen wrappings, but rolled up in a place by itself. Then the other disciple, who also reached the tomb first, went in and saw and believed. Okay, so John waits for Peter. Prayer follows authority. Jesus established Peter. John knew this. I mean, we can speculate why all day long as to why he waited. He didn't have to wait. He could have gone in, enthusiastic young person, rushed in, but he doesn't. He waits for the elder. He waits for Peter to get in there, the one chosen by Jesus to be, the prime minister, to the one who's going to watch over the teaching of the church. And then John, who's the mystic in contemplation, goes in after him. So when he sees and he believes, apparently before Peter does, John puts it together much quicker. So this is a day on which we can, reflecting on this gospel, realize the importance both of the teaching of the church, the doctrine of the church, faith and morals, but also the importance of prayer. John is really the model for prayer contemplation, reflecting on the mysteries of salvation. And that's something that you and I should do. We should be both resolved and intent and resolved on formation. So read the Catechism of the Catholic Church, or follow it with Father Mike Schmidt, in the podcast. That's a great way to become familiar with the Catechism, the teaching of the church, and faith and morals, but also to be resolved to be faithful to prayer, because these two things go together. We need formation, and part of our formation is doctrine and morals, faith and morals, but we need prayer as well. And these two things have to go together, almost like two lungs or wings of a bird. So today, renew your resolve, reflecting on this Saint John, both the importance of formation. What am I doing for formation? And then also, what times do I have set aside, committed every day to prayer. That's how we're going to become a truly engaged disciple of Jesus Christ. God bless you.